Hello, Matt Leonard here. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about building good groups of people who can help push you to the next level. Oh God, I look like rubbish, don't I? That's what a week of nights does to you. Probably need to get a haircut. I've just realised this is like my 7th, 8th video, which, does that mean I'm a official YouTuber? So I can do things like, hey bros, what's up? Rocket Man, burning out his fuse out of hell. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt Leonard. I've done hundreds of exams in my lifetime, getting plenty of A stars. I've been to medical school, become a doctor. I've also got a psychology degree. So I'm doing okay. And I'm here today to help you guys do as well as you can in your exams. So if you like what you hear, then be sure to subscribe. Now today I'm going to be telling you about one of the tips which, do you know what, I didn't even consciously do when I was in school. But it was something that I did which not many people actually do. And that was forming a group of friends which we all pushed each other to the next level. So let's give an example. Most people who do well in school, not most, but it's known that people make fun of you. Nerd. Teacher's pet. Oh, nerd. You're a piece of shit. But what I had was a group of friends who we were all actually good friends, yeah? So we used to play rugby together. We used to play football together. And we used to do well in school together. And do you know what? If one of us did better than the others in the exams, we'd be jealous of that person. We'd rip on the person that didn't do well. So that was our motivation, to beat our other friends. And we were all not working together, so we didn't study in groups. I don't particularly like group study. I don't think that's efficient. But say there was a class test coming up, or even for our GCSEs and A-levels, we'd be so competitive and we'd talk shit to each other. We'd be like, oh, I'm going to beat you, mate. I'm going to beat you so bad. And made it a bit of a competition. It made it more fun. Now, I know that's not everyone's motivation, but if you can surround yourself with people that are doing well and showing you that it's possible, you're way more likely to do well than the people who sit quietly in the corner of the classroom, don't talk to anyone else, and they don't really care what anyone else is doing. And your aim is to be the best in your class. Because if you're the best in your class, guess what? You're above average. And if you're above average, you're going to be getting your B's, your A's, your A stars. Now, there are some downfalls to speaking to your friends about what they're doing study-wise. Because like I said in previous videos, some people study for hours. They can study for 5, 6, 7 hours. But if they are not efficient, that isn't any better than you studying 1 or 2 hours efficiently. So don't get caught up with the numbers of what they are, how many hours they're studying. What you do need to get caught up on is the results. And do you know what? If they are getting results much better than you, ask them what they're doing. Ask them. Because this is how I started to pick up my techniques. It was asking people that were doing well, how did you do that? And they'd give you a tip here and there. I'd take some things, I'd leave other things. I would test out some things. I wouldn't even bother testing some things because I've done that before. And if you do that with every person you talk to that's doing better than you, guess what? You improve. Again, I use this as an example many times, but it's like when you go to the gym and you see someone who's stronger than you or bigger than you, you ask them what do they do. And then you can test it out and see if it works for you. So I've told people this before and they say, Matt, I can't just make friends with random people in class. And what I'd say is, okay, fine. They don't have to be your best friends, but you can talk to people in class. And they say things like, oh, Matt, I'm not comfortable talking to new people. Well, guess what? If you want to do well in things, you've got to get out of your comfort zone sometimes. So just get out of your comfort zone. I'm not asking you to do that much. It's just saying hi, talking about your exams. Yeah, talking about what you're doing. It's not that difficult. And the worst they can do is say, no, screw you! At which point you slowly back off and find someone else to talk to. Now, there are other places you can find support groups. So the student room is a really good place where people help each other out. So it's a forum. You can ask specific questions about your topics. You can find out what people are doing. But again, don't get too caught up in how much people are studying. I want you to focus on your own study, focus on how efficient you can be. I hate it when people look at it and they say things like, oh, well, I study 8 hours a day. And it makes people feel like crap. But don't! So in summary, build friendship groups who can help push you to new levels. That's all for now. So if you'd like to learn some more random tips and tricks from someone who's done pretty well in the exams, then be sure to subscribe. Like this video and leave a question, and I'll maybe do a video answering that question for you. Alright then guys, catch you in the next one.
You're a piece of shit.